Tonight on WFA Reborn, Kayla Carroll and Vile try to settle the score in women's action. Plus, world-class Channing Thomas takes on Jermaine Marbury. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. Welcome back to another great episode of WFA Reborn on hand, and man, we have been waiting for this one for quite some time.
Introducing first, for Jerry Vane, she is the final girl, Vile.
Yes, indeed, Vile will be challenging Kayla Carroll here tonight, two women who have been trying their damnedest to ascend the ranks in the women's division, and it came in a fatal four-way when Vile, Kayla Carroll, Davian, and Tina San Antonio all battled for the right to challenge Lessa Shladasha for the championship, and Davian is the one who wound up scoring the pinfall victory and walking away with that earned opportunity. However, at the end of the match, we've seen Vile and Kayla Carroll exchanging words, and tonight is the night, ladies and gentlemen. They attempt to settle the score. You hear that reaction for Kayla, ever popular here in the WFA, and rightfully so. Yes, indeed, the WFA faithful have watched her career blossom in front of their very eyes. And this match, ladies and gentlemen, man, the tension has been boiling between these two since day one. And they're going to clash for the very first time one-on-one here tonight. Vile not too fond of the reaction Kayla's getting.
But this has been my place.
And there you have it. That's what this is all about. Both coming in at very similar times here. Both attempting to get championship gold, and here we go, Vile getting right off, starting things off hot. Coming right at Kayla Carroll, but missing that knife edge chop, and Kayla getting one in for good measure there. Vile trying to create some distance, absolutely frustrated. She's got to get her emotions in check, though, in this thing. Oh, there we go, knee to the midsection, headlock applied now. Vile looking to dominate Kayla Carroll here in this thing, but Kayla, all the tenacity and fight needed that it takes to be a superstar here in the WFA, but shot right back down to a headlock takedown. Vile starting to look really good here in the opening seconds. Kayla, though, able to roll Vile right through that in the exchange. Snapmare, and Kayla followed through with it as well. Oh my goodness, a kick to the forehead and a low drop kick cover. But Vile giving up a one count there before getting Kayla off her shoulders. Folks, fantastic matchups here lined up here tonight. You're not going to want to miss Channing Thomas and Jermaine Marbury. We've got the debuting Jariel Rivera. That's going to be a phenomenal athlete worth checking out later, so don't miss any of that. As Vile drives Kayla Carroll's face into the mat, and just a 2 count on that exchange there. Vile not letting Kayla Carroll out of her grip, her grasp, as she continues to wrench away on that headlock. Kayla, though, looking for a cover, but only getting a 1 count. Kayla going for the same exchange there. Gets it again. A drop kick as well. 1. Only a 1 count on that exchange as well. Vile, man, she is tough and being spirited. And it is backfiring here. Vile drives Kayla down to the mat. Now has the arms, looking to lock it in there. Very dangerous. Kayla was able, though, to maneuver her legs around. Otherwise, she was going to be all tied up and in a world of trouble there. Solid kick, taking Vile down.
Come on, Kayla, get her out of the ropes. Come on.
Here you go. Kayla trying to shoot Vile off. Vile reverses, though. And side slam. Vile staying in control. 2 and Kayla barely able to get the shoulder up in that exchange. Now aggressively smashing Kayla's face into the mat. Oh, but Kayla firing back now with the right hand. And oh, Vile not letting up her assault. Absolutely beside herself. They're losing that fatal 4-way, costing her an opportunity at Luscious Latasha for the championship.
Awful silent over here now.
Vile getting in the face of these fans instead of focusing on her opponent. And oh, there it backfired right there. Kayla firing away, but not for long. Vile looking very good in this contest. Kayla really struggling. Perhaps that has to do with Vile jumping her off the hop there. Vile in full control of Kayla Carroll, absolutely dominating her. But Kayla not letting up, trying to show some fight in this thing. But Vile more than prepared there. To the center of the ring. Perhaps looking to tie her up again. Oh, count. The recliner. Kayla's in a ton of trouble here. The crowd trying to will her on. Getting to her knees, that's a good sign of things to come here. Kayla rolling through, we got to cover. Just a 2 count. Vile able to power out of that thing. And oh my goodness. Vile has had enough of Kayla Carroll and is looking to put her away here. Right hands, and the referee is adamantly on her about opening up those closed fists. And Kayla, though, returning the favor here. Oh, solid kick to the midsection from Kayla. And now, what are we going for here? They're measured up. No, Vile able to escape. Looking to tie her up again in the center of the ring. There it is. Kayla trying to roll, Vile trying to pivot her control here. Control the base. However, Kayla desperately trying to worm her way out of the submission holds. Vile really had her well there at first. But Kayla has managed to get to the ropes. And Vile, come on now, come on. Referee warned her to let go of that hold. She had reached the ropes but wasn't letting go, trying to add extra punishment while she had her. Oh, Kayla perhaps finding her opening here. Has Vile locked up. What are we looking for? Oh, pedigree. Now rolling Vile over. 1, 2, 3. Kayla Carroll manages to squeak out the victory. Man, she took a beating in this one from Vile. But in the end, thank goodness, Vile's energy is off the charts, unlike anything I've ever seen. We will be seeing more of Vile here in the future in WFA. And let me tell you, her rage tonight was very present. It's going to be even worse the next time the bell rings with Vile in there. And congratulations to Kayla Carroll on a very hard-fought victory here tonight. Folks, if you want to check out WFA live and in person here in Concord, New Hampshire, there's only one way to do it. Check out the following video.
Now, before our next match, I would like to welcome owner and operator of WFA, Scott Reed.
That's indeed Scott Reed making his way to the ring, and if you caught him last week in action against Brandon Locke, after months and months of tension between the two, they attempted to settle the score once and for all, and instead we saw the returning Adam Barisano, who has changed the entire complexion of WFA and its locker room. Scott Reed is going to have some words here after that intense battle that spilled all over the WFA arena here. It's going to be interesting to see what the It Factor has to say regarding this entire scenario. He has had his head down and tried to work hard through everything, losing trainees, losing respect from some of the locker room. And it looks like he's finally going to speak out.
Conquered! You jumped the gun, come on. How you doing tonight? All right, look, I'm making it short and sweet. You got a great show. I want to come out here and address the fact that I am not here to wrestle tonight. I don't know, do you guys follow my Instagram at all? Yeah! You do? Yeah! Of course. Good. Yeah. So you kind of have an idea what happened to me. I did tear my groin. But I did put together a video package for everybody who has not seen what happened, just so you understand what I'm going through. So if we could roll that.
Let's take a look at some footage here. Oh, wait a minute. I mentioned in the match that Scott Reed was injured, and he just confirmed it there, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully he'll be back in the ring sooner than later, but Brandon Locke looking to interrupt the party here. And you hear the response. The tasteless tactics that this man has resorted to gain a foothold of control in this company. A man so well respected in the past. One of the top stars here in the WFA, now so disliked. And what does this man have to say? As if the assault wasn't enough after the match, and reintroducing Adam Barisano.
In case you don't know, you should know, Adam Barisano is the general manager of this place. But unfortunately, he's not here tonight, so I'm here to represent him.
So we're just going to give Brandon Locke control here?
Not only is he the general manager, Scott, but we're also going to run this place one day.
And there's the end goal spelled out for you.
You know, Scott, you're lucky you're injured, because if you weren't, I would get in that ring right now and kick your ass.
To be honest, I'm surprised he doesn't right now. We've seen...
You losers here in the crowd don't know what's good for you, but I do.
We've seen the depths this man has stooped to. What does he have in mind here tonight?
You know, there's one thing that I hate more than each and every one of you. And that's that super fan, John Austin. So super fan John Austin, wherever you are in this mix of losers, get your ass in the ring so I can kick it. Oh, what?
Calling out super fan John Austin? What's the purpose of all of this? Well, there he is, folks. A newer professional wrestler to the scene, trained by Scott Reed.
All right, Brandon. You gotta put up or shut up.
All of this stems from Brandon Locke losing 2 championship opportunities. So why is he going after John Austin? a trainee of Scott Reed. It's become so personal that Brandon Locke has become blinded to what this is all about in the first place.
You guys all sit down and shut up. I'm gonna hop this rail, taking each and every one of your asses. Hey, Superman, look at me, little boy. You're nothing but like one of these losers. Actually, Superman, I'm gonna give myself the night off. So you're not gonna face me, but you're gonna face one of them.
Oh, well, this just got interesting.
Which one? I'll take either.
Listen, it's not just one, but two.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on.
Hey, are you good with this?
Hang on a minute. You gotta admit the courage of John Austin here. But is it bravery or stupidity?
Superman, just to make sure that he doesn't meddle in anything, I'm gonna stand right there beside for you.
I question Scott Reed here. Perhaps falling for the trap, and Reed there getting involved. He's got to be careful with his injury. John Austin coming in for the ride. Well, that's how you do it. The Superfan being put to the ultimate test here tonight as he drives Dope and Filthy into the steps. Oh, shoulder tackle to the midsection. John Austin up and over. And arm drag takedown. The Superfan looking super good here in the opening seconds, but as the numbers game start to add up, wait a minute, takes them both down. Bell rings, this thing is officially underway. This is an official matchup now. Dope and Filthy staying in the ring here with John Austin. Superfan got a side headlock on. Dope and Filthy looking for an escape, but John Austin has the answer for it. Wait a minute, oh no, backdrop. Back suplex driving John Austin down, and now Dope and Filthy is large and in charge. And we saw him very recently as well, ladies and gentlemen. You see this mean streak in him that wasn't there before until Brandon Locke aligned himself and took him under his wing. Now we got a tag in. And this 2-on-1 situation is not going to fare well here for the Superfan as he comes in and eats a big double back body drop, and he is far, far away from Scott Reed's words of encouragement as Brandon Locke gets in his face, and this becomes a 3-on-1 scenario now. Getting just pulverized in the corner with those boots, and you hear the crowd go solidly behind the Superfan. He has shown nothing but guts, will, and determination. Kick to the midsection, gains back control here. Looking for a suplex, no, getting stopped instead and slammed to the mat. Now cover, 1, 2, shoulder up though by John Austin, still very much in this thing. Scott Reed just absolutely loves his students, sticking by his side despite injury here. John Austin still trying to fight back, but driven into that buckle. We've got a tag back into Dope and Filthy. Oh, and the ultimate disrespect of that back chop. Just a disgusting sign. Dope and Filthy again, a hard suplex. John Austin is in a lot of trouble now. I don't know how smart it was to take this challenge, but John Austin getting dragged to the corner there. No escape as the numbers game just piling on here with the punishment and pain he is going through. Just no remorse here from the camp of Brandon Locke. And now knees to the back as he has just hung out to dry on that middle rope. Here we go, getting whipped to the far side here. Superfan John Austin, though, found an opening. Ducks a couple of clotheslines and going for the crossbody, but got caught with a small frame, and now the base of his spine driven into the knee, and a submission hold applied. Maybe thank God Adam Barisano isn't here tonight. Obviously, probably getting some office supplies delivered. Trying to work out some paperwork, trying to map out his strategy of where he wants to take this show, this business. As John Austin is back up on his feet, ladies and gentlemen, still showing a ton of fight here, despite the odds being against them. Oh my goodness, another back suplex. And a big one. He was stacked high on that thing. Cover, count. Oh. Despite the full frame of his opponent being on his shoulders, John Austin finds a way to get those shoulders up off the mat to break up the pinfall attempt. Dope and Filthy tag back in now. Looks like we're going to see some more double team action. But perhaps not. Superfan John Austin firing away on both men here. Now hitting the rope. Springboard action. Double crossbody. There we go. How does this man do it? I'm sure a lot has to do with the reaction he gets from this tenacity crowd. Here we go, coming off the ropes. Head scissor takedown. Dope and Filthy caught in the corner, coming out and getting ripped apart with a clothesline. You see the wear and tear on the back of John Austin here, taking a ton of punishment from both men. Oh, come on. Brandon Locke interjecting himself in this match, and that is the massive problem with him and Adam Barisano getting some sort of corporate foothold on the WFA here. No impartiality whatsoever. John Austin, man. The resilience of this kid. And oh, Scott Reed returning the favor. While I'm not usually a fan of those tactics, all's fair in love and war here. And oh, missing the splash. John Austin rolling him over. 2 and 3, he did it! John Austin somehow, someway, oh my goodness, look at this. Just like we saw last time, getting involved in now, taking down the injured Scott Reed. Brandon Locke absolutely picking his spot, and I think this was the plan all along. To get his hands once again on an injured Scott Reed as he lays out his student right in front of his very eyes. John Austin tossed out like trash. And the referee better get out of there because he ate the wrath of Brandon Locke last time as well. This thing has gotten completely out of control. I don't know what the answer is, but the chaos that anything Brandon Locke touches devolves into, it needs to be resolved. And speaking of resolved, Brandon Locke, I think, is looking to resolve his problem of Scott Reed remaining here in the WFA, steel chair in hand. What is he gonna do? He's got Scott Reed just right. Oh, come on. Right on the injured groin area. Steel chair laid out. And look at Dope and Filthy handing him the bat of Scott Reed's trainer, who is no longer with us. That mofo bat of Steve Bradley. Brandon Locke waving it around. Proudly has Scott Reed where he's always wanted. Oh my goodness, he just hit him with it. Come on. When is enough enough? Brandon Locke has just taken this to the next level. Absolutely disgusting behavior. This was about aspiring to be a professional wrestling champion. Instead, he has torn apart this company. He has assaulted the owner. He has ripped apart his friendship with Scott Reed. He has taken these trainees who are looking for a spot in the WFA. There you see the other trainer, Mike Hollow, from the Elite Pro Wrestling Training Center. Scott Reed's partner at the training center. Getting Brandon Locke out of here, thankfully. But has the damage already been done? To what extent did they lengthen that leave of absence for Scott Reed from the ring? Which just buys Brandon Locke more time as the clouds continue to darken here in the WFA. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We still have plenty of action as everyone attends to Scott Reed in the ring. You don't want to miss Jermaine Marbury and Channing Thomas. And next is the debuting Jariel Rivera. Brandon Locke is absolutely disgusting.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
More WFA action on hand. And I am excited for this upcoming debuting superstar. But first, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent.
Introducing first, from New Haven, Connecticut, weighing in at 3,300 fluid ounces, the last of his kind, Jeremy LaCroix.
Jeremy LaCroix here. The last of his kind. An old-school traditionalist pro wrestler. But folks, let me tell you about next week, man. You better get excited because we have Tag Team Championship rematch. Shot Through the Heart is going to challenge Brick City once again after that very controversial ending to their last exchange. And WFA Heavyweight Championship on the line. It's Gall returning to defend the title against fellow WWE ID superstar Aaron Rourke.
One more shot at saying my name correctly. My name is Jeremy LaCroix.
Jeremy LaCroix.
That's an introduction. Now everybody's already came out here. They've already spewed their little insults at you. I have a real right with each and every one of you in this class. You all sit there. Turn my microphone back on! Turn my mic back! Test. Don't do that again. You all sit there and you watch and you judge us. You judge us like you can get in this ring and lace up my boots. If any of you, especially you, old man, if any of you step to me, you'll be stumped out. Bring it. Suck it.
I mean,
Now, people who bump my mic backstage haven't told me who I'm facing yet. But it doesn't matter. Because the last of his kind is always on time.
Jeremy LaCroix, I mean, a decent gripe that is quite common in the discussion of professional wrestling is fans think it's easy to climb into the ring. Until you actually do, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. And speaking of getting yourself into a situation,
And his opponent, he is a gift sent from heaven. Tight and the perfect weight.
Jeriel Rivera, absolutely stacked. This man is the definition of professional athletes. here making his debut in the WFA and looking to silence Jeremy LaCroix. And then we have seen LaCroix and the tactics he is willing to stoop to in the ring, taking any and every shortcut possible. Obviously not built like Rivera here, his opponent, but he knows all the tricks needed to get the job done here tonight. And you see him being applied already, some mind games. LaCroix might come off cowardish. However, this man loves to fight and he loves to get dirty while doing it. Here we go, collar elbow tie-up, center of the ring here. Good to see a match start off that way.
Oh, yeah.
LaCroix trying to get in the head of Rivera here. Rivera knows the game, though. Very well versed in the art of professional wrestling. Here we go, solid tie-up there as well. And LaCroix disrespectfully smacking Rivera in the back of the head. Looking to get Rivera off his game, looking to get him frustrated, looking for him to make a mistake. And oh, there we go with the go behind, and oh, LaCroix may pay for his efforts as he just got driven to the mat there and outclassed by Rivera. We got the front headlock applied here. Oh, nice escape there, a gut wrench, and just slammed LaCroix down to the mat again. LaCroix coming in now, perhaps LaCroix a little frustrated here, being shown up. Like it's a man making his debut. LaCroix in the corner feeling it, tried to go for a front overhand chop. Rivera had it scouted out. Oh, a knife edge to the last of his kind, who may just go extinct after tonight. Here we go, solid second knife edge chop. LaCroix reeling in the corner, trying to walk away. Oh, went for the boot, but Rivera saw that as well, just one step ahead of LaCroix here tonight. Rivera looking like $1 million in more ways than one. Jariel going for the fourth. LaCroix was able to maneuver out of it though. Oh no, eats a double overhand instead. And now Rivera, what's this? Rolling through, capturing the head in the process. Now it looks like he's sending Jeremy for the ride. Up, up, up with that suplex. My goodness, the strength, the balance, the coordination driving LaCroix down. Got a cover in this thing. Only getting a 1 count though on LaCroix. And now perhaps needing a real timeout. No mind games here. LaCroix needs to take some time, lick his wounds, and come up with a new strategy because nothing he has tried here tonight is working. Here we go, playing a little cat and mouse now. Is LaCroix got Jeriel exactly where he wants him, but it backfired. Rivera had that old trick scouted as well. And perhaps LaCroix needs to stop watching those 70s Mid-South wrestling tapes and needs to get some new tricks in his arsenal here, because Rivera has had an answer for just about everything except for that. Kicking the ropes into the groin area of Rivera, and now in some trouble as LaCroix has him up and dumping him down. And now, nothing but fists, which are against the rules. Referee applying a count there to try to get him to break it up, and LaCroix obliges after a couple of extra shots for good measure. Now LaCroix fully in charge of this thing, but perhaps taking a little bit too much time there. He's got to keep that pressure on Rivera. Don't give him any space to breathe and move. I would imagine Rivera is much quicker and much stronger of the two. Once you gain the advantage, you got to keep it. And oh, there you go. LaCroix answering for his mistakes as Rivera now sending LaCroix on dream streak with all those strikes, sending him off the ropes, and oh, missing the drop kick there. Sometimes old school is cool and works out for you. Oh my goodness, dropping the fist on the jaw there, Jerry Lawler style. Cradling the neck with the cover there. That was all very well done from LaCroix. And understandably frustrated as he thought he had him. But Rivera showing some fight. He came here to the WFA to make a solid first impression. And I think the best is yet to come from that young man. LaCroix firing away. Solid shot to the jaw there. LaCroix letting the crowd get in his head a little bit here. And Rivera fighting back now. Couple of chops and a solid shot of his own to the jaw. Now firing away, unrelentless, unwavering. Off the ropes, LaCroix, no, reversing. That was a tight boot. Rivera somehow dodged, and now a clothesline taking LaCroix down. Back elbow as well. Rivera is fired up here. What has he got planned in mind? Up and spine buster. Rivera on fire. LaCroix desperately clinging to the ropes, pulling himself up, and oh my goodness, eats a bow and arrow like shot to the jaw. Rivera now off the opposite buckle. Saw Rivera coming up and over. Rivera lands on his feet on the apron. Side kick there. Rivera picking his spot, coming off the ropes, and lung blower after the springboard, and only a 2 count. LaCroix somehow getting his right shoulder up in the nick of time. Rivera thought he had him there, but he's realizing just how stiff the competition is here in the Wrestling Federation of America. The roster is stacked and deep. If you want to climb that ladder, you have to be the absolute very best in the game. And LaCroix having an answer there. Back body drop to regain control. And now as he stalks his prey, Rivera to his knees, slowly pulling himself up. LaCroix has an answer. Stan Henson, lariat perhaps. No, he misses it. Rivera counters. Shot, palm strike to the jaw. Now, has LaCroix firmly placed up the strength. Oh my goodness. Face planted into the mat. 2, and LaCroix has been dominated. Remember the name, folks. Jeriel Rivera. A phenomenal athlete and a great first showing here in the WFA. Hopefully a sign of things to come. And this is just the beginning for that bright young man's career. An absolute stud in the ring. Folks, make sure you're following us on all our social media channels at WFA Wrestling 1. And if you haven't yet and you're still watching, what are you doing? It's time to subscribe. Hit that button because we've got plenty more action to come here tonight as well as each and every week here on YouTube.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
My favorite time of the night, it is main event time.
Introducing first, alone from the Dallas Wrestling Office, weighing in at 221 pounds. He is the top attraction in the
World-class Channing Thomas. Still carrying around that contract he loves to boast about, which I still think to this day has not been verified by anyone in the WFA office. At least the thickness of it. I think maybe he's filled it up a little bit with some pages. Has had some outlandish statements from reading out of that book, but nonetheless a very accomplished superstar. Championships all around North America, and has been slowly climbing the ranks here in the WFA. Perhaps looking for WFA gold in the near future. I mean, you hear from the response. Top attraction in the territory, maybe in his mind only. And you hear the music. It's game time.
His opponent, accompanied to the ring by Benny the Basketball, for our Morocco
Benny the basketball may be looking a little deflated, but Jermaine Marbury absolutely is not. The man always fired up, ready for action. Had a huge win against Brad Baylor and came so close to defeating our WFA Championship golf for the championship after winning a randomized opportunity. He looked fantastic in that thing. Wait a minute. Talk about crashing the party here. Not this again.
World-class Jay Thomas in the event that he is wrestling a wrestler with a mascot. Shall be granted a mascot of his own.
What is he? What in the world? What in the literal world is this? In all my years of viewing professional wrestling, this is perhaps the most ridiculous, the most egotistical, the most atrocious thing I've ever seen in my life. Who's paid for this mascot for Channing Thomas? He's a Glenny the Globe? Lenny the Globe? What is happening? Absolutely ridiculous tactic. Channing Thomas loves to be the talk of the town. Loves to be talked about after the show, and will do it by any means necessary. And what is this globe still doing in the ring? Benny doesn't even get in the ring.
Please show respect to my world-class mascot. Do not chant world trash at my globe.
Oh no. That is gonna backfire in a hurry. No respect for the world here tonight. Glenny the Globe. I just heard Channing Thomas call him Glenny. Absolutely ridiculous display of a need for attention. Seeing the response that Benny and Jermaine get, Channing Thomas had to try to one-up them. And he's going to have to focus less on mascots and more on headlocks, because the bell has rung and this match is officially underway for our main event here tonight. Two of the very best and brightest here in the WFA. Thomas getting in now. Looks like we're going to kick things off here as both men go toe-to-toe. Locking up center of the ring. Here we go for the main event here tonight on WFA Reborn. Thomas, man, the size of the ego on that guy cannot even fill that massive binder that sits on that ring apron. Crowd already calling for defense from Marbury here. They want him to silence Thomas up for the night, and he does it with that beautiful deep arm drag as he continues to apply pressure on the shoulder area of Thomas. And you can't argue the fans love Benny as well. So many people in professional wrestling love to ruin the party atmosphere. That's why guys like Jermaine Marbury and Benny the Basketball are ever popular. They don't try to make you hate coming out to professional wrestling. They make you love it and enjoy it. You know, as Marbury's head gets bounced off that turnbuckle.
I'm not world trash at all.
Thomas now sending Marbury, but the man's got skill and some big air. Coming off the rope, showing off his fancy footwork in that patented neck breaker. Got a cover, 2. Tell me that move almost beat the WFA champion. It could very well beat Channing Thomas here tonight. Marbury now looking for a 3-pointer perhaps coming from downtown. Big air and pays for it. Thomas saw him coming and capitalized with that hot shot across the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness, and absolutely leveling Marbury there. We got a cover, 1, 2, referee a little bit out of position there, cost some very delicate seconds there in that pinfall attempt, courtesy of world class Channing Thomas. As he now brings Marbury to the corner here to manhandle him, and a shot to the ribs, followed by a forearm to the jaw. Channing Thomas looking really good here as he snapmares Marbury to the center of the ring, and little neck breaker action of his own. Again, center of the ring, pinfall attempt, referee in perfect position, but Marbury has a lot more fight than that in him. We know it very well, folks. We've seen it time and time again.
Glenny, what am I doing, Glenny? What's the report, Glenny?
Channing Thomas looking for advice from a globe. Absolutely ridiculous. And all the time in the ring is so important. Every second counts. And when you waste seconds talking to a fictitious mascot on the outside of the ring, you're leaving time for your opponent to take advantage. But Thomas, fairly confident in his abilities, takes right back over. Cover again. Thomas is not messing around. Frequent pins, tiring Marbury out, keeping control of the neck area. He's definitely setting up for a strategy here as he applies the clutch recliner now that we've seen earlier as well from Vile. A lot of damage that hold does to an opponent. It really wears you down, having to carry the weight of your opponent across your chest as he rips apart your jaw and neck. We're getting absolutely cranked in some uncomfortable positions. And the crowd solidly behind him as Benny cheering on the group. Oh my goodness. Did you see the way Thomas yanked at Marbury's big head of hair, but missed the elbow? We're on some even playing ground here. Time for a tip-off, center court. Marbury with a back elbow. Thomas coming in, but Marbury having an answer once again now, exchanging a right hand. And a second. Thomas looks like he's going around the world a little bit. Oh my goodness, Marbury. Where is this coming from? Oh, wait a minute there. Did the referee not see that kick? Thomas sending Marbury. No, coming right out of the corner there, driving Thomas's skull down like a ball. He is absolutely dribbling his head. Fancy footwork once again. There it is. Down. Marbury on fire in this one now. He is feeling it. He comes charging in once again there. Clothesline in the corner. Marbury shooting Thomas. Opposite buckle. Marbury looking for another one. Big air. Now looking to finish things off perhaps. He has Thomas coming off the buckle. Planting him again with the bulldog. And now Marbury with the cover. 2 little relaxed, and Thomas was able to easily get his right shoulder up on that exchange there once he knew where he was. Marbury looking to finish this thing off. Looks like he is going up top. Thomas not showing any signs of movement here. And wait a minute. Can we get the globe down off the apron? And hey, Thomas has that book as the globe is set for a ride. Thomas has the binder, ladies and gentlemen, that massive contract. That thing weighs a ton. Absolutely drilled Marbury. I can't believe it. But Glenny the Globe gets the victory as well? Well, you gotta hand it. The plan worked. Glennie the Globe was absolutely a distraction, and world-class Channing Thomas, showing off his hoop skills as well. The plan worked. And the man with the contract in his hand, world-class Channing Thomas, scoring another major victory that will affect the standings here in the WFA men's heavyweight division. But folks, next week, don't forget, Aaron Rourke challenges go for the WFA Heavyweight Championship, and in tag team championship action, Brick City and Shot Through the Heart try to figure out who is the rightful tag team champions. We thank you for joining us this week. Again, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you all once again next week.